Let's start off with player and character introductions. Kyle, can you introduce yourself, your character, and like a small sentence about them?
Yeah, sure. My name is Kyle, and I'm gonna be playing Lilith. She's a paladin who follows the path of vengeance, so avenging those who have been wronged. So she, like a lot of D&D characters, had a bit of a troubled past, and sort of ended up in what ended up being a cult that was sort of led by a lich, and this is where I met Azula. And
Perfect.
yeah, now we're just cruising through Barovia, trying not to cause too many problems.
Trying not to. Whether or not succeeding is another thing. Um,
It's a matter of
Carla.
opinion.
I'm Carla. I'm playing Azula Glitter Dream, a purple tiefling, learning to trust men. The classic playing a character, their backstory. Yeah. Also causing havoc in Barovia.
Thank you. And Ina.
All right, I could write an essay, but I won't.
Oh, wait, no.
My name. Okay, my name's Ina. I'm playing Ariel. She is a water genasi she's a princess from the Sea of Fallen Stars, but she's currently traveling around for mysterious reasons, but getting to know people from other lands, and trying to help women and anyone around along the way. Very copyright Disney-esque. And yeah, also in Barovia. And also she has a killer wardrobe, and her clothes change every day. So look forward to it.
Perfect. Thank you. My name is Lawrence. I am your DM, and I'm excited to get back into what is more or less season 2 of Fallen Sirens. Hopefully we can play more regularly, but we will do our best. I'm going to recap everything, more or less everything that transpired thus far, because this would be a good bookmark to pick things up after the eventful things that occurred the last time we have met. So, the Fallen Sirens are a traveling performance troupe comprised of the Water Genasi bard Ariel, the Tiefling Blood Hunter Azula, and the Human Paladin Lilith, who were en route to a festival in the town of Northwich before awakening in a mysterious land enveloped in endless mist. That land was Barovia. Upon their arrival, they exorcised the unsettled spirits of Durst Manor and finally gave peace to the souls of Rose and Thorn Durst. The following day, they entered the dilapidated village of Barovia, where they met the children of the burgomaster, Ismark and Arena. They agreed to help bring their recently deceased father to the village cemetery, but during the funeral, they encountered the cause of the former burgomaster's death, Strahd von Zarovich. After a brief encounter and subsequent escape, Ismark determined that the village of Barovia was too dangerous for his younger sister and implored the Sirens to escort his sister, to safety in St. Andrals in Vallaki. Heading westward, the Sirens encountered Madame Eva, who told them of prophetic details that would aid them during their travels in the land of Barovia. On the road, they encountered Laszlo, a troubled werewolf, who later assisted the Sirens in dispatching hags from a windmill who had been baking pies out of local children. In Vallaki, they met Burgomaster Baron Vargas Valakovich, who insisted that all was well in the dour town of Vallaki. This leader was not without oppression, however, as the Sirens had been propositioned by Lady Wachter to overthrow the delusional burgomaster on the day of his festival. In the days leading up to the festival, however, the Sirens discovered that vampire spawn had been taking residence in the town coffin shop. They raced to St. Andral's church in order to reconsecrate the grounds with St. Andral's bones, but were intercepted by none other than Strahd himself, who descended on Vallaki in a steed of fire. He charmed Irina into handing the bones over and then promptly destroyed them, taking his leave afterward. The days following the event were full of suspicion and doubt, culminating in the successful overthrow of Burgomaster Valakovich at the Festival of the Blazing Sun. The Sirens promptly made their escape, but unfortunately found that Laszlo was gravely injured in the process. With the help of their new friend, the entertainer Rictavio, the Sirens took the injured Laszlo to Kresk in search of help from the mysterious abbot. After doing a favor for the Kresk burgomaster, the Sirens were permitted entry into the town, but learned from the unsettling abbot that their friend Laszlo was taken shortly after he was dropped off. The Sirens were prohibited from leaving, however, as the abbot wanted to complete his patchwork daughter Vasilka by taking Azula's face. They defeated the abbot, took Vasilka, and inadvertently released his horde of Mongol folk upon the village below. They tracked Laszlo to his former werewolf den, where he, along with a group of children, were being kept captive. The Sirens made the difficult decision to save everyone and managed to escape, but Laszlo was killed in the process. The Sirens mourned their friend, buried him at the base of Octavia's tower, and en route to Vallaki, where they planned on dropping off the rescued children, the Sirens were tracked down by the werewolf pack they had just escaped. The Sirens desperately fought off the werewolves and fortunately came out mostly unscathed. During the fight, they were found by Luvash, the father of Mirabel, one of the children rescued by the Sirens. He took them to his Vistani camp just outside of Vallaki, where he thanked them profusely for saving his daughter. The following morning, they are awoken by the voice of a mysterious dusk elf residing in the Vistani encampment.